Hi, hello, and welcome. Hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend so far. We are live. We are here on a Saturday evening, at least for me. Wherever you guys might be, it could be evening, morning, afternoon, but I digress. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. I am feeling great at the moment because it is the weekend. I am well rested, well slept, well fed. More importantly, I just had a delicious meal. Popeye's chicken tenders. It was fantastic. And now we're here and we're going to be reacting to the Ashveil trailer. Finally, we're a couple days late, but I'm doing a little bit better. I'm not quite as late reacting to Ashveil's trailer as I was with Sparxie's. So. But yeah, definitely feeling much better. I think all of the sickness has passed for the most part. There's still a few, let's call them health complications that I need to address that aren't urgent at all. Well, they're urgent, but they're not critical. Like I'm good. I'm functioning very well. Life is good, right? So, but yeah, definitely much better. My voice is pretty much back to normal at this point. My coffee is all but gone, and I can actually, enjoy sitting down at my PC and streaming once again without feeling like it is destroying my throat. So, but yeah, that's the plan of attack for today. We're going to be doing Ashveil's character trailer reaction. Should be a lot of fun. Housekeeping items. So, I kind of briefly mentioned it on the previous stream that we did when we reacted to the live stream for Star Rail 4.1 that fairly soon we were going to be getting back to kind of the normal cadence of the channel, to where, all right, we were going to be reacting to Star Rail content as it came out, and whenever we were in between Star Rail content, we would be reacting to Zenless Zone Zero content. Hey, Andreas, how's it going? Are you also gonna play today? We'll see, Andreas. We'll see. So, I've been considering summoning for Sparxie. If you guys manage to convince me to summon for Sparxie today, then I might do a little bit of summoning. We'll see. But no, the main thing we're gonna be doing today is Ashveil character reaction. But good to see you, Andreas. Hope you're doing well, my man. Hope everything is good with you and yours. Glad to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. But yeah, so like I was saying, so we are gonna be very soon getting back to a degree of normalcy of the channel. I am ramping up to get ready to stream Zenless Zone Zero again. I'm trying to kind of finish up some things in game and making sure that the overlays are good for the channel and everything is ready, right? But so the plan is we're going to be doing our regular Star Rail 4.1 stuff. We're going to be playing through 4.1, reacting to 4.1, discussing about 4.1, right? And after 4.1 is done and dusted, right? We've kind of moved on. We're going to start picking up Zenless Zone Zero again. And we're going to be playing that regularly in between, the Star Rail patches and stuff. And so we'll be streaming more often. It won't be like, random whenever Star Rail content releases, because that's what's been, that's what's been on the channel for the past 3 months. It's been Star Rail only. And so we've only ever really been able to stream whenever Star Rail releases something new. So we're finally going to have that kind of in-between stuff. And so, kind of get back into a regular schedule with streaming. So I'm sorry it's taken this long. It's been a rough year so far for me. As you guys know, lots of sickness, lots of illness, just lots of crazy stuff. So Andrea's been empty without you. Let's go. Hey, man, I appreciate it, brother. It's good to see you too, my friend. Yeah, like I said, I'm hoping to get back to streaming more soon. So, but yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into the trailer reaction. So for those of you who are watching the VOD or are new here, the way this works, the way we usually do it, is we will watch the trailer 3 times. We've got the trailer right up here. The first reaction will be my blind raw reaction. No pauses, no breaks. We're just going to go through the entire thing in one go, and you will see me react to it live fully. We will then go back and react to the trailer one more time. This time, once again, no pauses, no breaks, but it lets me kind of take in things a bit more, right? I've already seen the trailer once. I can kind of, focus a bit more. The emotions have died down a bit. And then once we watch it through the second time, we watch it through, well, let's watch it through, but we go through it a third time. This time we pause, we kind of mute it, we kind of hyper fixate on specific frames, and we analyze and we discuss, and it's all that jazz, right? So that's the way we do things. We will go through a trailer three times. The first time, raw reaction. The second time, no pauses, no breaks still, but more attention being given to the content of the trailer. And then the third time is where we really hone in and analyze and discuss and all that jazz. So usually it's anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes, depending on how crazy the trailer is. Sometimes these trailers are just like action really only, more comedic in some ways, and there's not a lot to analyze, right? There's not a lot to discuss. And other times you get something like the Finon trailer or the Cyrene trailer where you can like talk about it for hours, right? So really it just depends on what we're reacting to. So yeah, it should be a good time. Should be a great time. Definitely fun, Andreas. Indeed. It's great to have you in here with me, Andreas. Definitely a greater experience to share it with more people. So appreciate you hopping in on YouTube. And who knows, I am streaming a bit later than usual, so I don't know if my regular viewers will be able to kind of come in. They're probably not expecting me to be streaming at this point in time, and I anticipate that a lot of people are out, enjoying their Saturday night or their morning or afternoon. So, but I mean, hey, I streamed for about 9 months before I got some type of viewership, so I'm very well versed in streaming to nothing. So, but yeah, all right. So we've got the volume ready. Closed captions are on. This is the Ashveil character trailer. The wolf is coming. I'm excited. I'm hoping we get to see my boy do some crazy shit. And I mean, the thumbnail that I grabbed for the YouTube VOD looked really cool, so I'm excited to see some stuff. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, we are starting ominous.
This program is sponsored by Full-Wish TV.
How about?
The girl across from you is your target.
Hey.
Eliminated players will face true death.
Okay. I was not expecting this angle.
Close your eyes.
Ooh.
I'll play along
Hunter,
then.
open your eyes.
And hunt a big. Oh my God! There's no way. There's no way they did hard metal for this. Holy shit!
As fellow beasts then,
Oh, the OST, man. Thanks, Star Rail. Thank you so much for this. Oh my! Oh, the wolf visual. It's great. I thought they were gonna go more comedic, considering his character in 4.0. There's definitely a serious side to him. That's for damn sure. Ooh, he straight speed blitzed that guy. Oh, the shot with the moon.
careful.
Ashveil, you should make sure she lands well. Oh, there she is. Bro, he is just aura farming this trailer, isn't he?
It's time to devour the prey.
Yeah.
After all, you're cheating first. So don't blame me.
All right. That was a hype trailer, That was a hype trailer. A pretty short one, too. That felt pretty quick. This is a perfect example of what I was just talking about, right? There's not a lot to analyze here, but man, is it enjoyable, right? Let's watch it one more time. This time, I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention to the dialogue, so maybe I can glean some insights from there. But this reminds me a bit of the Don Hung Permansor Tarai trailer, where I was expecting something with a little bit more story influence, and it ended up being just an action packed, just an action-packed visual masterpiece. But yeah, it is pretty quick, Andreas. It is.
Welcome to the Pass on the Happiness game.
Pass on the happiness.
Program is sponsored by
Full Wish TV, I think. I definitely want to pause here and read all of that.
From you is your target.
There's my boy.
Eliminated players will face true death.
Quite the bag of tricks.
Now everyone, please close your eyes.
Is this supposed to be kind of a precursor or like a... Oh, dude. The song coming in like that. Maybe like a foreshadowing of the Phantasm Moon games in some way.
I'm not a hunter either. As fellow beasts then, let's fight to the death.
I like how he calls himself. JD, what's going on, man? Good to see you, my friend. We're mid-reaction to the Ashveil trailer. This is the second time we're watching it. Second time through, but I hope we're doing well, JD. This is my favorite part of the trailer right here. I love when a character speed blitzes another character. Boom. Am I allowed to ship Ashveil with this random NPC? And then bam.
Assignment complete. And now,
And we've seen this before.
devour the prey. After all, you cheated first. So don't blame me.
Hell yeah. And the kind of like the wolf claw slashes on the end card. Always great. JD, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Like I said, we're mid Ashveil trailer reaction, but we just watched it twice through, so we're about to hyper analyze this shit. Very happy. Got Sparxie a while ago and used her with Yao Guang, Sparkle, and Permanent Sword. All right, hey, JD and Andreas. We have Andreas on YouTube. Make the decision for me. Do you guys on this stream want me to summon for Sparxie? If you say yes, I've got a little bit of summoning currency. After we finish the trailer reaction, we'll summon for her. Capiche? Andreas, it's like from any horror anime Corpse Party vibe, but yeah, a little bit of Corpse Party for sure. I mean, you can go to any, black and red, dark aesthetic video game or anime, and there's going to be similarities, right? But yeah, definitely a bit more gritty. Honestly, given what we saw from Ashveil in the 4.1 live reaction, I did think they were going to take him a bit more seriously going forward. Because in 4.0, Ashveil was, for the most part, until the end, right? Like the last scene that we get with Ashveil and Kuchiba, he was mostly comic relief, like his interactions with Silverwolf, etc., etc. But yeah, he's definitely got a lot of weight to him in the story, and I'm excited to see this more serious side to him, for sure. For me, it made such a difference, but no pressure. Leo, gotcha. Andreas, why? You know what? I feel like I'm projecting. I feel like I'm projecting my desire and letting you guys make the decision for me, which basically tells me that I do want to summon for Sparxie. Here's the thing. I don't want Sparxie, but she's cool. She's a cool character. I want Sparxie because apparently Silverwolf 999 does not work without Sparxie. And I for sure want Silverwolf 999. So looks like we're making an elation team. We'll summon for Sparxie after. How about that? But before we get to Sparxie, Suki, not quite true. Good to see you, Suki. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope everything is good with you and yours, Suki. Good to see you, buddy. Don't worry, Suki. We still got one more go through of the Ashveil trailer here, which we're about to get started. So like I said, the trailer is mostly an action trailer. It is really short. It is only a minute 50 long. I assume that they kept it short because resources at Hoyoverse are currently very, restricted, very limited. So they probably didn't have a lot of time and effort that they could put into this trailer. That said, what we got was still super enjoyable. It was nice. I love the song, and the aesthetic of it was really cool. So let's go through it here really quick, right? It starts off with Ashveil walking towards kind of what is like, I would imagine, some type of cult-like meeting or some type of intervention of some kind. Something that's really noticeable here is that this one character right here is shaking, which I don't recognize. They just look like a random NPC, but they're the only character in this circle that is trembling in some way. And so I thought that was interesting. All the other characters, including Ashveil, are still. They're not moving whatsoever. Anywho, this whatever this event is, it is apparently being orchestrated by Full Wish TV, and I'll have to go back because the name doesn't spark anything in my head. But Full Wish TV being what I assume some type of media presence within Planet Arcadia, that's somewhat interesting. They could go down that angle in some way, shape, or form. Okay, here we go. I want to read this. Pass on the happiness. That's what this game is called, supposedly. After the first night, vote to exile one player each night. If the hunter is exiled, the good guys win. If the hunter eliminates the recipient, the villain wins. So it's basically Town of Salem or Mafia or, that type of game. JD, Sparxie is very good at generating punchline. Suki, Silver Wolf's charge mechanic is based on punchline. Yao Guang is useful but is dependent on her fast charge of her ultimate. I'd be skipping Elation. I'd rather have Eidolons or Casters on her rerun. Hey, Suki, look, man, by all means, if you're skipping Elation, you are strong. I respect you for being able to do that. But I have been excited for Silver Wolf 999 since she was teased, effectively. So she is my first kind of like character really in 4.0 that I am like truly excited for. I don't know if I would say I was excited for Yao Guang. I just really ended up liking Yao Guang's character. Does that make sense? Like, for example, I like Yao Guang's character at this moment much more than I like Silver Wolf's character. But Silver Wolf's 999, as impactful as she's going to be as the anniversary character, I'm very excited for her. So I just hope it isn't repeated with remembrance drama with Elation. Suki, you guys already know, right? This is Hoyoverse we're talking about. I feel like Elation's going to be even worse than Remembrance. I feel like it's going to be even more greedy than Remembrance was. But hey, I am a filthy gacha gamer, and unfortunately, my willpower is weak, and I cannot resist. So I will be building an Elation team. Andreas, well, if you pull Sparxie, you definitely should pull the next Elation character, Chu. Haha, yes, summon Sparxie then. Yeah, I think I am. I was talking with Goldie, friend of the channel, fellow streamer, as you guys know, and he was telling me that if I want to build an Elation team with Silver Wolf, then I should summon for Sparxie. I do have Yao Guang. I have Yao Guang already. I also have Yao Guang's Light Cone. So obviously I've got that in store. Resources hacked by CEO of MiHoYo Branya. Yeah, indeed. Silver Wolf 999 is probably where most of their attention is at this moment in time. So unfortunately, Ashveil got the short end of the stick, as the male characters always do. I feel like all the Planet Arcadia so far eliminating other, or it's just me. I mean, Planet Arcadia is very cutthroat so far. I mean, 4.0 was like very like happy in some parts, but the way it's being presented to us is that it is a very cutthroat story, which, I mean, Infurious had a lot of death, kind of, but it wasn't necessarily cutthroat or violent, if that makes sense. Like, yes, it was aggressive and destructive in a way, but the way it was presented to us, Infurious never felt like that bloody or like bloodthirsty in some sense, whereas I think Planet Arcadia absolutely does. Planet Arcadia feels very gritty so far, which is interesting considering it's the Elation planet. It might just be that the trailer that we're reacting to, right, is a lot of grittiness, a lot of black and red, etc. So, but yeah. So pass on to happiness. Yeah, it's basically just Town of Salem. So the transmitter, 6 players, good guys. You can trust them completely. Okay, quote unquote trust. The recipient is the person that the hunter needs to eliminate. They don't possess any special abilities, simply wait quietly for the arrival of happiness. And then the hunter, the villain, after night falls, they can kill any player. For anyone who's ever played Mafia, Town of Salem, any type of that game, this is very familiar to you. Please remain seated, force prohibited, do not trust a hunter, he is the embodiment of violence and horror. I wonder who the hunter is in this trailer. There's our boy, what was his name? Oh shit. What's the monkey's name? He had a weird name. I forgot the name. Someone remind me the name. All I remember, narrator. Thank you. Narrator's voice actor was awesome. I remember playing 4.0 and like at one point I was like, why does this monkey have such a good voice acting performance? I was having such a great time with narrator, and I was just like, what the fuck? I was so transfixed by him. But yeah, narrator comes in, speaks with Ashveil. Very clearly the game is moving forward, and Ashveil's like, all right, let's get the bullshit out of the way. I know what's going on. We all know what's going on, right? All right, here we go. His power starts to balloon. It starts to expand. Boom, you get the character like card art, and then the villains. Ooh. They can absolutely be trusted, right? All 6 of them. I assume the NPC is the recipient, and then he is the hunter who is supposedly evil in some way. But I mean, hey, they got nothing on him. The wolf hunts and the wolf wins because they didn't even put up a fight. So look at this, man. Aura farming like crazy. The trailer transitions to this point. This is definitely my favorite part of the trailer. I always love in anime or really anything when a character like speed blitzes another character. Like, they're just like, all right, here I am, and now I'm right next to you. And they just fucking teleport. That's what happens here. Ashveil is just walking up to this NPC, closes his eyes, and he's just like, okay, I will just decide to save you now. And then, bro, look at this shit. Can I ship this? I kind of like just pure vibes alone. I think this is a cute ship. I like this NPC design. Ashveil, put a ring on it. Lets her down gently, like mademoiselle, please. And then he just kills a motherfucker. And steps forward, activates his ult animation, and bada bing, bada boom. That's all she wrote. But yeah, we'll see what direction they decide to take his character in 4.1. I don't think he's gonna be antagonistic. No, let me rephrase that. I don't think he's really gonna be a villain, but I also don't think he's gonna be. He might be like very Evernight-esque, like. He is antagonistic for one story patch, and then after that, like, he's just kind of like in the background on the sideline, potentially helping out, potentially, not helping out, or maybe being a comic relief. Who knows? So, but yeah, great trailer. Solid trailer. I don't want to say that it's a trailer on the level of something like Finon or Sereni or Kafka or that's or the original Sparkle trailer. But so, it's not anywhere near that level of trailer, but still fun enough trailer. Enjoyed it. Let me catch up the chat here really quick. JD, we can be weak together, Leo. Yeah, we're gonna summon here for Sparxie in just a moment. I just want to catch up the chat here really quick. Suki, I did hear complaints about Sparxie affect people like nausea, I think. Really? Like her animations, like visually? Because I haven't seen anything about that. I'll be perfectly honest. This, ever since Amphorius ended, I've kind of distanced myself from the Star Rail community. By that, I mean I just haven't interacted with the Reddit and Star Rail Twitter as much. Just because I mean it's incredibly toxic. The communities online are just sometimes very emotionally draining and frustrating. So I'm not as in tune with the rumblings of the community as I used to be. But honestly, I could see that because Elation is with the Elation path gameplay wise, right? With the Elation skills, that's a lot of moving parts, a lot of colors, a lot of animations, just going back and forth. And so I could see some people getting maybe like nausea or headaches of or something. So JD, if it's the ult, I usually close my eyes. Is it that bad? God damn. Well then. Inforius continue at 4.7, most probably where Inforius is real. Yep, I'm excited for the Inforius continuance. That's gonna be a ton of fun. I'm guessing we'll get like Tribios and maybe some type of there were rumors about a Heisland's SP. Maybe we'll get that as well. Ashveil did make the same Evernight pose. He did, to be fair, he did. And they do have like a similar color scheme, you know, Ashveil, black, red, Evernight, black, red. So going to Andreas on YouTube. Go. We are all Sparxicle indeed. Yes, we are about to be Sparxicle, Andreas. Hopefully, we get lucky here. And I did drop a 10 pull on her a couple of nights ago. I was on with a couple of friends, and you know, I was just feeling lucky, and so I just clocked a 10 pull. Didn't get anything. Suki, I've seen people complain Sparxie animation being too much. All right. I mean, honestly, I could see it. I just don't think it's gonna affect me. But yeah, considering how psychedelic it is, psychedelic might not be the word. How chaotic it is, right? There's just a lot going on the screen. I mean, the animations are beautiful, right? They're fantastic, but it's a lot, right? It's a lot of colors. It's a lot of moving parts. It could for sure cause headaches. Same. Always stay away from media and be selective. Yeah. Well, you know, you want to make sure that you're current with the news cycle, right? Because you don't want to be ignorant to the happenings of the world. But yeah, you want to make sure that you are interacting with, you know, online presence and the online communities in a healthy way. And sometimes what you need is a little bit of a break, a little bit of distance between yourself and social media and you know, just internet culture as a whole. Suki, Elation, best play at one time X speed. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever play at one time X speed. NackVac99, good to see you, my friend. Welcome on in to the stream. Did you see the Silver Wolf and Eva leaks? Yes, I have seen the leaks. So I don't usually react to leaks live on stream because I'm not sure if you guys knew, but showcasing leaks, especially on online platforms like Twitch or YouTube or even social media like Twitter, is very bad. You can get into legal trouble with Hoyoverse, but also other companies as well. So not a good idea. I have reacted to a few leaks on stream before. I reacted to Finon's animations live on stream and Cyreni's animations live on stream. For characters that big, that influential, I will react to those animations on stream live. But no, for Silverwolf and Evanesia leaks, I reacted to those on my own time. But I have seen them. The Silverwolf animations are incredible, right? I mean, she's the anniversary unit. We all expected it. But I actually have a hot take. I actually think Evanesia's animations are pretty fucking cool. I know a lot of people say that Evanesia like has been kind of like left on the roadside, that she was kind of, you know, dealt a bad hand, and I can absolutely see that. Like clearly, like she was meant to be the anniversary unit, and then because of everything that happened between Japan and China over Taiwan, you know, that whole political situation caused a lot of upheaval, a lot of change in Star Rail, and Evanesia was kind of pushed to the side for a different anniversary character, which is of course Silverwolf 99. or 999. So it is a bit unfortunate that Evanescia kind of got moved to the side, but I still think she's really fucking cool. I might even summon for her, which would be really unhealthy because if I summon for both Evanescia and Silverwolf 999, that means I will have summoned for pretty much every Elation character that has been released, and I don't want that because that means I'm right back in the situation that I was in Amphorius, where I was pretty much summoning for every single character. There's only 2 Amphorius characters that I do not have, and that is Cypher and Anaxagras. I don't know why I said Anaxagras like that, and Anaxa, but if I had the ability to summon for both of them, I would have. I legitimately I was spending too much money, so I stopped. So, Andreas, I love the ult, but not in speed mode. Well, hopefully I can just do what you guys do and just look away then. And there's the chance that we don't get Sparxie here, right? Evanescia and Silverwolf SP do have different teams, yeah. Compare Evanescia animation with Silverwolf SP, kind of sad. Yeah, it is a little bit sad, but I still think Evanescia is really cool. I like her animations. I would have preferred Evanescia be the anniversary unit. As much as I prefer Silverwolf 999, I think I would have preferred Evanescia to stay the anniversary unit. I think that would have been better. But I mean, hey. It is what it is, right? We can't go back and change the past. So yeah, Nakvac, if you're still there, my friend, I have seen the leaks. The leaks are very cool. The only reason I am going to be summoning for Sparxie here in about 2 minutes is because she apparently is the only character that Silverwolf 999 really wants, like, super badly. I hear it's like a Casterus Hyacinth situation, where if you don't have Hyacinth, Casterus is just very much less effective, and Silverwolf 999 is similar to that. That's what I hear, at least. Elation is confusing, so yeah, it's basically just Remembrance again, and Remembrance was very toxic for the state of the game, but again, like I said, I'm a weak individual. I will not claim to be a strong-minded individual. I am a weak individual. I will summon for the characters that I want, and potentially for the characters that they want. I like Evanescia's animations because I love all things Sakura related. Yeah, they're really fucking cool, but bro, I am so weak for characters that use like a Tachi or a Katana the way she does, like super fast, super like flashy, like in your face, like impact, you know what I mean? Like those are characters I really like. Characters that like use a Japanese blade of some kind and just go crazy, just bouncing everywhere. Like the classic, like I'm not gonna unsheath my sword, but I'm still gonna slash like 27 times, bro. I eat that shit up. So, anywho, let's go ahead and I'll make good on my promise. We're gonna go. We're gonna summon for a single 5-star. So I think I have enough summoning currency to summon for 1 5-star. And if we lose the 50-50, we're not going to push it, I don't think. But if we win the 50 and we get Sparxie, you know, good vibes. We're not going to go for Light Cone, right? Because I don't think... I have been told that you don't need Sparxie's Light Cone. That if you're gonna summon for something, you're going to want to summon for something else. So yeah, let me pull the game up, guys. Hold on. Let me pull the game up. I thought that sword was a ruler at first. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Evanescia's sword is a ruler. It's like a school ruler. I'm pretty sure it is. It might not exactly be a ruler, but it's supposed to be styled like a ruler. Yep, you're not crazy. I'm pretty sure it is. I'll have to go back and check after the stream, but pretty sure it is. How about you guys? Suki, JD, Andreas, what are you guys summoning for? Well, Suki, I know you're not summoning for anything because of Elation. So Which honestly, I knew I was gonna fall for the elation trap, but the only character so far that I am like truly like Omega hype for, you guys know, it's Himiko. I want the Himiko SP already. The Himiko SP is the only character since Cyrene, I think, that I am like gonna get Eidolons for. I only have two characters with Eidolons. I have Firefly Ichu and I have Cyrene Ichu. I'm pretty sure my third character that I'm gonna get Ichu of is the Himiko SP. She is by far the character I'm most looking forward to right now. Since I have Yao and Sparxie, might as well go for Silverwolf. Yeah. The elation bandwagon has entrapped us, JD. We are weak. We are weak individuals preying. Hoyoverse is preying on us. Okay, we're in game. So let's see. Let's take a look. So yeah, I've got more summons than I thought I did. So we're gonna summon for a single 5-star, like I said. If we get Sparxie, or if we get a 5-star early, we'll summon. Okay, so here's how it's gonna go. We're gonna keep summoning until we get a 5-star. If we have to hit pity, I will not summon again for another 5-star if I lose the 50-50. For now. Maybe later on I will. If we get a 5-star early and lose the 50-50, I'll keep going till I get Sparxie. And then, of course, if we summon a 5-star early or on pity and we get Sparxie, we win the 50-50, we'll obviously stop there. Like, there's no reason to go any further, right? So, basically what I'm trying to say is I want to limit the amount of summons that I do here today. I'm not trying to guarantee Sparxie. What pity are we at? Ooh, no, that's character trial. I think I'm at 10 pity, because like I said, I did a single 10 summon before. 10 pity. We're at 10 pity. So, we will not be starting from 0. Keep that in mind. Alright. Impromptu Sparxie summons. Do we get her early? Do we win the 50-50? Who knows? Here we go. Nothing early. That's 20 summons in. Who are the 4-stars on this? I forgot to check. Not like I care that much. We definitely want characters though, because I want summoning currency. Damn, that sucks. That is one of the worst pulls that we could have gotten. One of the worst 4-star Lycones in the game. Alright. Now we are now at 30 pity here. Nothing early still. We keep going. Ooh, hi, Pela. So Pela, Chinche, and Hanya. All right, nothing too bad. 40 pity. This is looking like a soft pity, boys. Pela once again. Give me two. Two Pelas. Feels bad. 50 pity. But as I always say, if you go to soft pity, but you win the 50-50, you win the game. The most important thing in this game is not getting something early. It's winning your 50-50s. Which, oh, hi Chinchit. Obviously is a coin toss, and you cannot control. Okay. We're at 60 pity here. I got Sparxie like at 70 pools. I won the 50-50 with her. Hell yeah, JD. Hell yeah. Hope you get it soft. Yeah, hopefully we get it soft. We're at 70 pools now. Moles, welcome. I don't remember Lycon at all. But once I'm pretty sure we're at 70. Once we hit 70, you guys know that I like to go to singles. So we're going to go to singles now. And hopefully we get her at 75, 76 or something like that. If we lose the 50-50, like I said, I'm not gonna push the envelope. Oh, hey Pela. This is 73, I think. 73? Question mark. 74? Oh shit. 75. And after this, we will be at soft pity. And so now the question becomes, do we win the coin toss? Please let me win the coin toss. That's 76. Also, don't let me get above 80. Don't let me get above 80. 77. 78. Oh, I thought that was it. Come on, guys. This is bullshit. 79. If I get above 80, I will start complaining. 80. This motherfucker. Okay, at this point, I better win the 50-50 or else I'm going to be full tilted. 81. You're kidding me. 82. Bro. Oh, hi. 83? Are we at soft pity? 84. If we get to 85, I think I might have counted off then. I think I'm Stone, how's it going? I'm pretty sure I was miscounting. Pretty sure I'm miscounting. So this should be 75 now. Okay. Now we're on to 76. Then we're on to 77. Yeah, miscounted for sure. Okay, we're still going high though. We're still going high. 78. Okay. Definitely miscounted. No, I'm pretty sure it's the odds of you getting to 90 are nearly impossible. So I'm almost certain that I just miscounted. Elation, elation, elation. No. All right, like I said, lesson learned. Lesson learned. That was painful. That was painful. That was painful.
The future of Belobog shines bright.
Well, at least now we have guarantee. So I had to go to 82 for Sparkle. Damn, Stone. That's pretty high. Like we just went to 78 or 79, I think. Not for Sparxie, obviously. For Branya. So unfortunate summons indeed. There's still a chance I go for Sparxie. Because obviously, like I said, I want Sparxie for Silverwolf 999. But also I am trying to be as responsible as possible with my summoning, right? Especially because, you know, there's a chance that after Silverwolf 999 and Evanesia, right, Himiko SP comes out, and that will be priority for me. And we still have the rumored, like, Pearl is going to come out at some point. The Aventurine SP, the Robin SP. So we'll see what happens. But I don't want to end up in a situation also where I summon for Silverwolf 999 and she just ends up being useless because I don't have Sparxie. So who knows? Actually, you know what? How many... what's our resource redemption at? I have 40 summons. That's also more than I thought. I'll consider it, but we're not going to do any more summons tonight. I don't want to fall into the trap where I am summoning because, I didn't win, and my greed takes over. So we're gonna stop there. I'm gonna like sleep on it. We'll see if I summon for her in the future. On the bright side, you're closer to Bronya. E6. True. Was that E5 that we just got?
Don't you?
Also, I just got something else. What the fuck? What did I get? Oh. The hook eidolon that I got from the event. I never put it in.
Hook's ready to find the next
There you go.
treasure.
I didn't even realize that. Where's Bronya? Bronya, hello. There she is. Oh, I am very close to E6. Need one more. I don't think I use Bronya for anything though. So, but yeah, if you're gonna lose your 50-50, Bronya is not a bad unit to lose it to.
Think?
So I would prefer to have gotten Welt, because Welt's gonna get his Nova Flare, and I don't think I have Welt Eidolons that high. Where's Welt? Welt! There he is. I clicked everything. I have Welt at E2. Okay, so it's not that bad. What does this E4 do? Okay, it's not really fantastic, but whatever. Okay, whatever. You recently got your Welt E6? Well, JD, you're in a good spot then. And I mean, if I really wanted to get Welt to E6, I could just do this. Where is he? I could just do that. If I really want to get Welt E6, I could. But I probably don't. So, because I have saved up all of these that I have, because I have had no reason. I summoned for Locha, Ranmei, and Topaz at one point, so I have all three of these characters. And obviously, considering how long I've been playing, I have all the standard. I have all the standard 5 stars. Hell, fucking, I have Japard E6. So. Andreas, just pull it, think later. Quoted Silverwolf. That's true. She did quote that. Their Eidolons changed too. I know their Eidolons are changing as well from the Notifier. Okay, so maybe Welt Eidolons do matter quite a bit. Because isn't the rumor that Himiko SP's team is just an Astral Express team? Like, isn't Himiko's team supposed to be Himiko, Welt, and Sunday? That's what I'm hearing at the moment. That's what the rumors are. But who knows? Obviously, still just rumors. Okay, we're gonna stop there. I'm sorry, Andreas, but I will not be continuing. I need to make sure that my gambling control stays strong. It's something I have to practice every once in a while. And if I had kept summoning there, I think that would have been a sign of not gambling addiction, but symptoms of gambling addiction. If you lose your 50-50 and you decide to keep summoning because you were frustrated that you lost your 50-50, that's not healthy. You need to be able to control that. So, but anywho, fantastic time, great stream. Leo is walking away from casinos. I've never been to a casino before, so I wouldn't know how well I do in a casino. But my plan is to never step into a casino if I can help it. Just those things are just money traps. Like, and the only reason you want to go aside from gambling is to drink and party and, have a good time. And those activities are not something that I am comfortable with either. Well, comfortable, it's not, the wrong word. I'm not a big fan of partying. Let me just say that. Like, I'm not the type to go out and drink a whole ton and like stay up super late and go to the club. That's not me. That's like, if I want to, I can. Like, I am a bit of a lightweight. I will say that. Like, I like alcohol. I think alcohol tastes good. And I've tried multiple different types of alcohol. I just don't like getting drunk, especially at my age. I'm 27 now, guys. I am not like the me from 5 years ago. Maybe we'll see. But the me now, bro, I'm trying to get in bed and watch some One Piece live action. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to take an early night and watch some Netflix. Same, I have never drink in my life. Well, damn, that's even better than me. I have drank before. I did enjoy my college days a little bit. A little bit. Now ZZZ. Andreas, ZZZ will be coming back soon. A lot has changed on ZZZ. I will say that. I've got a lot of surprises on my account now that I think you guys will be excited to see. But ZZZ, the plan is for ZZZ to come back after 4.1. Once we finish with everything in 4.1, I will be starting up ZZZ, bringing it back to the channel again, and we will go and start up Season 2, because Season 2 is about to end. I'm 23, I guess I should try getting drunk. Being drunk is such an interesting experience. In the moment, it feels fantastic. It really does. Like, you are just having a great time, for the most part, unless you're an alcoholic, right? And then your anger and your negative emotions are amplified. But then you realize after you sober up that your control was robbed from you. You weren't in control of what you were doing. And for some people like myself, that is not a comforting experience. I don't like being in control of what I'm doing, or not being in control of what I'm doing. So yeah, some people can handle it and enjoy it. Other people can handle it and not enjoy it. That's me. And some people cannot handle it and not enjoy it. And that's many other people. So, but yeah, in summary, have never been to a casino, have no plans to go to a casino. All of my gambling will be done on gacha games. I would much rather summon on hot waifus than actual real life money. So, hey, tis what it is. Okay, so fantastic stream. Thank you guys for coming out. Andreas, JD, Stone, and Suki. Really great to see you guys. Hopefully you guys stick around for when we come and do the 4.1 story. That should be a ton of fun. That's going to come next week, more likely than not. So, but yeah, I was going to say something, but I completely forgot what I was going to say. Was it related to 4.1? Not sure. Anywho, 4.1's around the corner. I believe it's next week. We'll be doing the story as we always do. We're not summoning for Ashveil, if that was clear. Ashveil is a skip for me, unfortunately. So that will be Don't Drink or Smoke 34, a nice help for me. Hell yeah. Very nice, JD. So that is the plan going forward for next week. 4.1. Super fun. And after 4.1, Zenless Zone 0 should be back. So, all right. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, whether it's evening, afternoon, or morning. Thank you guys once again for coming out. It was an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. Ton of fun. Take care, guys. Peace, later.